Hey, what's up guys, Modern HD here. I'm welcome to episode 66 of my journey to the top series, and if you did miss a previous episode, be link in the description to the series playlist where you can find every single episode that I've done so far. But in the previous episode we started our BPL campaign. We started off playing in some of these games against these very tricky sides, and I have to say we had a very good start. Despite the loss against Spurs, Traore was pretty much an absolute tank. We still managed to pick up 6 points. So we had a good start, and hopefully we can carry on in this episode here, as we have got 5 BPL games. And you see here Benzia, the man that we signed in the previous episode, making a great start to his career, and damn is he a good player. And really he's just got that dribbling ability. I think he's got about 95 dribbling and 85 finishing. That's just absolutely out of this world when it comes to FIFA, and he's probably one of the best strikers around, I must say, at the minute. But I haven't, something to keep in mind, I haven't played any of the big teams yet, but they will be coming up very soon. But this game against Southampton, I must say Southampton were very poor, not lacking really in the forward positions, not really getting forward. Maybe the midfield needs to be filled out a bit, but looked pretty awful from my point of view, and we really dominated the game. They've still got Ramirez in their team, and I don't know how Davies didn't score. That was basically an open goal for Jack Butland, leaving it pretty much open. But they did manage to score a goal out of the blue there. Derrida managing to get a goal. I'm surprised he's still even playing football, because I think he's 28 in real life football right now. But you see here we've had a great start. 3 wins on the board and 1 loss. That's pretty good. And that loss was against a very good side of Spurs. So looks like we're going very well, and we're not too far. But Liverpool are at the top, and looks like the mighty Reds are going very well this season. But Stuart Downing is their best goal scorer. I just don't get that, how career mode can figure that out, that Stuart Downing is the best goal scorer in the game. But this guy here, Jordan Hemmings, he looks like a great player. He's already 16, but I don't want to sign him up into the first team just yet, because he has got that unlikely factor of going below 50, well, but in the 50s, and that's not good enough for the team. So I'm going to leave him in the youth squad right now, and he's going to be, I'm just going to be waiting for his overall to hopefully go up. Hopefully there will be no issues with that. But West Ham United, Ballon's club now, and I said it last episode, Berisha has a power shot of an absolute animal. And there we go, he just blows that goalkeeper's hand off, and boom, it's in the back of the net, and we're 1-0 up. And that goal was pretty funny, I must say. That keeper just didn't stand a chance. It was scraping it away from his goal line, but it was already over. FIFA deemed it as a goal, and I was happy to see that we finally scored one. But then Miagia manages to get a goal, and this guy was someone that really cursed us in one of the games last year. I think he scored 2 against us, meaning that we didn't go through to further in a competition, but I'm not totally sure. But Abini ISC is absolutely amazing. You see here, he just pretty much shows the defence the finger. I'm going this way, you're not going to catch me, and we managed to get another goal. And but really our strike partnership is true pace, just nothing more than that. And Bevan here had a great chance. I'm really looking for him to step up a bit more, seeing as Berisha doesn't have the highest amount of stamina. He really needs to get back into this team. But really we dominated this game. West Ham had their sort of on and off moments, and we managed to go away with the 3 points again, and we're on an absolute roll. And a game against Norwich here, it just seems like we've got some easy fixtures coming up, and I'm not really that surprised that we have gone into these games and sort of won them quite easily, not really struggled a lot. I don't know how Norwich didn't score there. A great heroic effort from Payet. And really one of the most defining efforts for this team is Payet. And he had like the worst start he could ever. He's a midget, okay? Let's just deal with that. He's a midget, but he can jump as high as anyone else. And he really gets up there. And really without him, I think we would be conceding a lot more goals ever since we signed him. His second season was amazing, and never since from that he has been absolutely out of this world. It's such a pleasure to have him, and he's definitely one to keep, even though he's one of the most expensive centre-backs. I wonder if he's one of the best and youngest centre-backs. I'll have to go and check that out. But this game against Norwich, really, they didn't have much, attacking effort, I must say. They didn't really have that many chances, but they did have the odd ones, and you see here, they managed to get in behind my defence. Not very good defending from me. Vaughan is through, and you see there, just not making the most of their chances, and Jack Butland was kind of left for dead there, one-on-one, and a great strike from Benito. I think that's Christian Benito, I'm not totally sure, and this was in the Carling Cup as well, or the Capital One Cup as they call it now, and I think that's Christian Benitez. A very nice strike from him, putting them 1-0 up, and it did get in the end 1-0, and we're knocked out of the Capital One Cup already. But I forgot to mention that I did play my weakest side. Only one player made it from the first team, and that was Payet, because he's got so much stamina that he can make it through any game, pretty much all the way through the season. I'm hoping he can keep his stamina up to play in all the games. But then we had a game in the Premier League against Newcastle United, and we managed to crock Danny Simpson, and really, we really crocked him, and Ryan Taylor came on, and it looked like we were going to have a very good advantage, seeing as our front line, Bini Ayesi and Benzia, is pure pace, just raw pace that we use. And we were going to have a lot of fun getting in behind defences, just using the pace. And you see there Jack Butland making a great save, getting down really quick to stop that player from getting in on goal there. But you see there, as I just say, Christian Tello just coming in from the wing, and boom shakalaka, he's in the back of the net. And it's a 32nd minute goal, and we're 1-0 up now, and really against Newcastle I'm not looking to concede anymore, really a Bini Ayesi assured that, and I'm getting a bit cocky. Maybe it might be our downfall of incompetence. But we really played absolutely awesome, and you see here a great cross in there from Bini Ayesi, and Benzia, he may not be the biggest guy in the world, but he still has that ability. That was a great header just to guide it into the back of the net, and really Tim Krul had no chance. And really, Newcastle didn't pose a threat. They still had Demba Ba and Pape Cisse, but they didn't play Cisse. They rather just play Demba Ba. That's fine with me, because we managed to win that game 3-0, and I was absolutely ecstatic for that result, and for the club as well. We're going very well in the Premier League, and now I'll have a league table up in a minute. But Danny Blakeman, he looks like he could be a good player, but we got to wait. And as well, Jordan Hemmings, his rating has gone down slightly from 71 to 67. But it's all going to take a bit of time to just get them through, and maybe we won't need them, but it will be something to look forward to see if they do come through as good potential youth players. I don't know how this season is going to go. I'm going to probably have a better idea when we come up against really tougher side. And Valon Berisha, take a Balson. That was an absolutely amazing strike. Really off balance, and still managed to put it into the other side of the net. And really from that angle it looked pretty doubtful, but Valon Berisha, he's just the man of the moment. Every single time he plays, we manage to play as well, the whole team plays. You see there, failed attempt of a sweaty goal, the keeper pulls off a very nice save, and we go in with a corner here, and I gotta say, Rodius Ramirez gets up high there, and this celebration is absolutely awesome. Look at that, I want an instant replay. But that celebration is my very own. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but it was just a pure luck. I don't know why that happened. The knee slide where you stay up anyway. Norway, I think it was the Norway-England game where people were invading the pitch and knee sliding and belly sliding and stuff like that. But in this game, Sunderland, yet again, we're just coming up against such easy sides, and I probably won't be saying this next part of the season because they're probably going to come back and kick our ass. But it really, they didn't pose a threat. None of these teams pose a threat up front. And if they got in behind, Payet would just speed back to his defensive position and just nick the ball off him. It was pretty easy. Maybe The world class is too easy for me. I don't know. The team that I've got set up here is just very, very good, and I think time spent looking for the right players and going in for the right ones has really helped us, and the youth in the side from earlier days has helped us as well. We've got a couple of players going on international duty, but there we go. There is the league table. We are currently 4th, and we've still got a game on Man United as well, but everyone's still on the same amount of points as us. Games, in fact. But anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. So guys, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video as well as my other content. Please go check that out. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support, and thank you for all the welcome back messages on the previous episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.